sending ripples across the celebrity world. Paris Hilton and Carter Reum, a couple once held up as a golden emblem of stability, style, and renewed love, are now facing escalating tensions that insiders say have pushed them toward discussing the possibility of divorce. What looked like a fairy tale partnership bathed in soft lighting and public adoration now reveals deeper emotional fractures, growing exhaustion, and a clash between two people navigating fame like a pressure cooker. Below is a comprehensive breakdown of the events, dynamics, and personal battles insiders say are shaping the unraveling of a union that once captivated millions. Reports indicate that Paris Hilton recently broke down in tears following an intense disagreement with Carter Reum, an exchange insiders describe as emotionally explosive and emblematic of a growing divide that has left the couple quietly contemplating whether their once-celebrated marriage can withstand the mounting internal pressures. This moment, which sources say was far from isolated, has heightened concerns among those close to the couple that their relationship is reaching a critical point. Behind the shimmering lifestyle that the public sees, the red carpets, couture gowns, and pristine family photos, lies what insiders call a complicated maze of unmet expectations and emotional strain. With Paris and Carter reportedly struggling to reconcile their differing visions for family life, career balance, and personal autonomy, creating a pattern of recurring friction hidden beneath curated perfection. Nikki Hilton, Paris's steadfast sister, has become a central, and at times polarizing, figure within the marriage, offering guidance, comfort, and protection out of genuine care, yet unintentionally creating tension as her presence and opinions are sometimes perceived by Carter as overstepping, leading to subtle but persistent disagreements about boundaries and outside influence within the marriage. Sources reflect on the couple's extravagant 2021 wedding at the Bear Estate, an event shimmering with chandeliers and luxury, noting that while the world saw a dreamlike ceremony, beneath the surface were seeds of future conflict, with Paris's lifelong public exposure and Carter's more controlled private disposition merging into a dynamic that required delicate emotional calibration from the very beginning. In the early months of their marriage, the couple became swept up in non-stop media attention, brand obligations, and public appearances, a pace that demanded they maintain their image at all times. Insiders say this environment fostered mounting pressure, leaving little room for authentic, unfiltered connection, and instead fueling a cycle where unspoken frustrations slowly settled beneath the glamorous routine. Their relationship, which grew from a decade-long friendship into a steady foundation for lasting love. Yet insiders suggest that the reality of transitioning from private comfort to celebrity partnership placed new pressures on their dynamic, with both partners struggling to adjust to the spotlight's relentless heat and the expectations attached to their union. The filming of Paris's reality series, Paris in Love, added new layers of complexity, capturing disagreements over wedding details, guest lists, and brand priorities that viewers interpreted as light drama, but insiders now say reflected real, unresolved issues. The presence of cameras narrowed the space for genuine communication, turning fleeting moments of frustration into amplified tension both on and off-screen. The emotionally charged journey toward parenthood via surrogacy further complicated the marriage, as Paris and Carter juggled logistical demands, medical coordination, and the sensitive balance between celebrating their children, Phoenix and London, while also attempting to preserve privacy. This balance proved delicate, with decisions about public announcements and social media presence reportedly triggering disagreements about how much of their family life should be displayed. One particularly telling conflict arose when Carter confronted Paris about a social media post he felt revealed too much intimate detail about their children and home life. Sources say the discussion quickly spiraled into accusations about control, identity, and autonomy, with Paris pushing back against any suggestion that she mute her voice or dilute her individuality, ultimately leading to days of silence that highlighted deeper, long-standing, unresolved issues. Friends close to the couple report that arguments have recently become more frequent and emotionally draining, often beginning with small frustrations and escalating into cycles of cold distance and misunderstood intentions. This pattern of affection followed by tension has left both partners feeling weary and disconnected, as the pressure to maintain a flawless public image clashes with the reality of a marriage cracking under expectations, scrutiny, and unspoken emotional fatigue. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.